Well, we've done it all, accepted a Facebook friend request from someone we don't know.
Well, it ended up costing a local woman tens of thousands of dollars.
Investigative reporter Eric Ross uncovered who thieves are targeting and what you need to look out for. Eric.
Good evening. It's a familiar scenario which starts as an online friendship and turns into much more. Now one woman has a warning about finding love online. By the way, Americans lose $50 million each year to dating scams, according to the FBI. And in the cases we reviewed, con artists often set their sights on older women looking for affection.
Overall, seemed like a nice person.
This woman we'll call Sarah is ashamed and embarrassed after losing $40,000 to a man she met online. It started with a friend request on Facebook from a guy named Kevin.
Never talked on Skype because he never wanted to be seen.
Despite that red flag, Sarah continued talking to the man who claimed he was an Army veteran turned businessman. Sarah says at first the online conversations were casual.
It was more like a friendship in the beginning, and then it led to a romantic friendship.
The two exchanged photographs and even talked on the phone, but never met in person.
It was like maybe a couple months afterwards when he started asking for money.
Sarah says Kevin asked her to invest in an electronics company he was trying to open up in Nigeria.
He kept telling me it was a business, that, you know, we'll make it big one day.
Over the next 4 years, Sarah sent tens of thousands of dollars to Kevin.
How was this guy so convincing that he was able to manipulate you to getting so much money?
He's good. He gets in your head, makes you believe things.
There was no business, and Sarah never got a return on her investments. She ultimately got the courage to do something most victims involved in these types of ripoffs avoid. She called police.
The victims feel very silly that they fell for this, don't want to tell people, and specifically don't want to tell the police.
Assistant District Attorney Aaron Karshan says cases like Sarah's involve what the law defines as theft by fraud.
So theft by fraud generally is lying to someone and then getting money from them.
In federal court documents obtained by the I-Team, we were able to confirm the Wisconsin U.S. Attorney's Office is investigating 3 separate incidents involving romance scams using online dating sites. In all, court documents show crooks stole more than $550,000.
There are a lot of difficulties in finding the identity of the people on the other end of that computer. We can do search warrants to find IP addresses, but it's very hard to place a face to who is behind that computer.
Meaning most of these crimes never lead to prosecution, and Sarah will likely never see a dime of her money back.
I lost a lot of money. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep my house.
She hopes by sharing her story, she'll help others avoid the headache she's going through.
Going back now, if you had the chance to redo everything, would you have accepted that friend request on Facebook?
No. I wished I never did.
Now, the easiest way to tell whether the person you're chatting with is indeed who they say they are is to take their photograph and plug it into what's known as an image reversal search. There are numerous sites out there that provide this service for free. We'll use Google as an example. So what I'm going to do is take a photograph of our wonderful 10 o'clock producer, Christina Flowers, and I'm going to take her picture and I'm going to drop it into the reverse image search here. Give me 1 second. There we go. And in a few minutes, it should pop up all the websites and social media sites associated with Christina. So it looks like there's a modeling site here. We're going to click on that. And somewhere on this website, we should be able to find Christina. And there she is. So if you see 2 different names and the image they send you is not the image you find online, that is a key red flag. Of course, we walk you through how to spot all these online dating scams right now on our website, tmj4.com. You'll find this story under the I-Team tab.